All right, so the serious stuff here. Darlene told us yesterday that she thought that maybe her husband was messing around because she's already caught him in a lie, and it has to do with work. And now she's got one eyebrow up because it's just not making sense. Hey, Darlene.
Hey, how are you?
Okay. All right. Let's circle back to what you told us yesterday in an email for those that didn't hear it. So what's going on at his office and why all of a sudden now you're thinking, okay, something doesn't smell right?
Yeah. So, my husband's just been acting like really strange. Like I said, he's been like really moody and really cold to me. And he's been working a lot of like late hours, and this has never been a thing with his work before. It's never been necessary. And then like he's real possessive of his phone, and I don't know, my brain is just like going nuts. And I think what kind of like put it over the edge for me and really, made me want to reach out was that, his boss always has this awesome party. And, it was obviously canceled last year because of COVID. And, but we always look forward to it. It's always like a really great night out. And this year, he said, you can't come. My boss wants to just keep it smaller. And I was disappointed, but I understood. And then, like spouses were always invited and now they're not. And okay. But then all of a sudden, I found out that spouses were invited and I just didn't go. So I don't know. He's like, I was like, are you lying to me? He's like, no, I must have gotten my information wrong. And so it's just like,
and
I don't know.
He didn't hit you while he was at the party also going, oh my God, let's slap a dress on and get over here because spouses are here. You never knew anything about that?
No, I found out like from mutual friends, and I feel really hurt.
Yeah.
I would too.
So I was trying yesterday to think of anything except infidelity. And the only thing I could really come up with, is there any reason why he would try to keep you separate from work? Anything that happened at a work party before? Yesterday I said, look, I know women that the dudes are like, look, I know you're very honest, brutally honest. Now we got politics involved or whatever. If you say something at this party, you might piss my boss off. So why don't you stay home and I'll go?
No, I'm pretty like close-lipped about, stuff when he complains about it at work. Like we always drink a ton, but it's not anything, it's always been like a fun party. Like it reminds you of like when you were in college, like everybody's like that. So I really don't think that it's anything that I've done. I've even asked. So
even if we did decide, Darlene's kind of a yappy broad.
She doesn't sound like a yappy broad.
She does.
Not at all.
But at the end of the day, you're like, he would say, hey, you're a little opinionated. I don't want you to slap my boss for being unvaccinated or something like that. Like, I'm going to ask you to stay home this year. He didn't do that. He lied.
Right.
And then said it was bad misinformation.
All right. So, Darlene, you asked us to try to get to the truth last night. And, Davi, what did we do?
We did our War of the Roses, where we send a fake promotional email to the email address that Darlene provided us for her husband. We offered him a free bouquet of flowers, and he was able to choose from several options with pictures. First option is, oh, for suck's sake. We get all frustrated, but sometimes we have to put our anger behind us. This arrangement of did you just get it?
No,
a little giggle.
That was funny.
This arrangement of 6 potted succulents is the perfect way to smooth things over. I had to read that one a few times because I almost said something else instead of suck's sake a few times.
It'll catch you.
I like it. All right. I've pollen and I can't get up.
No. Tracy.
That's pretty bad.
Tracy, right.
That's about a 3.
That's a 10. I love it. There's nothing like brand new love to make you feel like you've been knocked off your feet, but be sure she knows it, how you feel, by sending her a bouquet of pink carnations, orange tulips, and white anemones and pink roses.
I am sure glad you gave the explanation on these because I would have never got anemones.
I did. I thought anemones were marine life. I thought it was like a
Like a
school
sea
of fish, like sea anemones. Yeah, and I'm like, it's a flower.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Nah, whatever. All right, next one is I just wet my plants. The perfect potted plant to send to that special friend who always knows just how to make you laugh. And the last one is I'm so glad I pricked you.
Oh, that could go in a couple different directions.
It sure can.
It could. Like a rose has its thorn. Every relationship has its challenges. Show your one true love that you still wouldn't change a thing about them with 24 long-stemmed red roses. In exchange, we asked Darlene's husband to email us back, and he would have to share 10 promotional codes for 30% off a future order, but for him to get this free bouquet. So the first promotional email we sent at 9:43 a.m., no response. Second email went out at 1 p.m. He ordered flowers around 1:47 p.m. He chose, I just wet my plants, the perfect potted plant to send to that special friend who always knows how to make you laugh. They were to be sent to Aaron.
Is that your real name, Darlene?
Real name, Darlene.
No,
Middle name?
definitely not. Is it like,
Middle name, mom's middle name,
Hey.
grandmother's name.
Nickname.
Wishful thinking, man.
is it like Aaron with an E or Aaron with an A?
Erin. Sent to Aaron. He set delivery for 9 a.m. Friday to be delivered to a business address. And the note on the card says, congrats on a job well done, John.
Okay. So does he have an employee named Aaron? This could be totally innocent.
I mean, I maybe I'm just like really. I'm sorry. I'm just like really confused right now.
So this might be a new employee you haven't met yet because you didn't go to the party.
Man, because I wonder if the business address is his business address.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
That would probably answer everything.
Well, even if it is his business address, why can't he just be sending a plant? I mean, a plant is pretty innocent.
Yeah.
It's not like roses or anything, right? So that would be an appropriate, like, hey, job well done kind of thing without it being sexual at all. Cassie says no. I can see your face.
No.
But it
I'm
makes you
sorry.
laugh to the friend that makes you laugh.
If you get free flowers and you pass on sending them to your wife to send to an employee instead, that's weird. Like sending it from the company and having the company send flowers, totally different. Like if the company pays for it as employee appreciation, that's great. But if your wife found out that she wasn't invited to the big party and you left her out of it, and then you get a chance to send free flowers and you send them to another woman who's not your wife, like that's a big red flag.
Well, just because a dude's not being thoughtful doesn't mean he's cheating. I mean, I agree with you. I mean, your knee-jerk reaction would be wife, but it wasn't in this case. Maybe it was because he was at the office and that was his first thought. So
But
Still
when
a
you
red
add
flag.
this on to the party, on the fact that he didn't invite her to the party at the work, it seems like too much of a coincidence.
So maybe you go home tonight and you're like, so any new I don't know, but
We don't actually deliver the flowers, so you can go get some flowers and then deliver them to his business as the flower carrier and be like, "Where's Erin? I want to see how hot she is."
Ooh, no, deliver them to your house with that card. Like we messed up the address somehow, and so you were like, "Who's Erin? Why are you sending her flowers?" Boom!
I
make
want to
him
see. I want to see what Erin looks like, though. That's what I think.
all right, Darlene, let's follow up with you in a couple of days after you talk to him about it because we'd love to know the outcome here.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
The Bert Show.